President-elect Biden will meet with governors today to plan COVID vaccine distribution as he warns that President Trump's refusal to accept the election results and authorize transition activities could set back the fight against the virus by weeks or months. Mary Bruce has the story. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, Joe Biden is promising Americans that he can get this pandemic under control. He's trying to plow ahead, but as the Trump administration blocks him from critical data and resources, the president-elect is growing increasingly frustrated, saying it's time to put politics aside and save American lives. This morning, with effective vaccines on the horizon, Joe Biden says the only thing standing in the way of a speedy rollout is President Trump.
There's a whole lot of things that we just don't have available to us, which unless it's made available soon, we're going to be behind by weeks or months.
During a virtual roundtable with frontline workers, the president-elect warning if the Trump administration doesn't give his team access to government resources soon, there's even more at stake than immunization, like getting badly needed protective equipment to hospitals.
We've been unable to get access to the kinds of things we need to know about the depth of the stockpiles. We know there's not much at all.
Trump hasn't said a word publicly about the alarming surge in COVID cases. Instead, the president is fixated on the election, refusing to accept that he's lost. He's launching long-shot attempts to overturn the results. In Wisconsin, a state where Biden is ahead by over 20,000 votes, the Trump team is now asking for a recount in 2 counties, a move unlikely to change the outcome in the state. And in Georgia, staffers worked right up to the midnight deadline to finish retallying over 5 million votes. The results are expected to be announced later today and expected to show Biden still in the lead. Officials there are urging Americans to trust the system.
They need to have faith in the outcome of these elections, whether they win or whether they lose, because that's the bedrock of how we have a transfer of power.
But in Michigan, outrage after Republicans initially refused to certify the outcome of the election in the state's largest county, including the majority black city of Detroit. Voters sounding off during a public forum.
You talked about not certifying Detroit, even though you acknowledged that Livonia, a city, by the way, I know you know is 95% white, had bigger variances than Detroit, which is 80% black. We understand. Just know when you try to sleep tonight, the law isn't on your side, history won't be on your side, your conscience will not be on your side.
After the outcry, the Republicans backtracked, but now they're flipping again, attempting to revoke their sign-off, claiming they were enticed into giving it. Now, Biden is trying to tune out a lot of this noise and focus on the pandemic. Today, he and the Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will have a virtual meeting with a bipartisan group of governors from across the country to try and strategize a path forward. Biden has said he will push governors to adopt stricter measures like mask mandates. But, of course, that strategy only works if the governors are willing to follow his lead. George.
And, Mary, the president-elect started to fill out his White House staff. Where is he on cabinet appointments?
Well, he is actively putting together a list of appointees. We know that they're hoping that they can fill posts like state, defense, treasury, and justice around the Thanksgiving holiday. But, George, this is a big job. There are several contenders for many of these posts, so this could take some time.
And the puzzle pieces have to fit together. Mary Bruce, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.